Look around at your 5 closest friends. Are they pushing you forward or are they pulling you back? Because here is the truth. Your friends are not just your company. They're also your future. So if your inner circle spends their weekends gossiping, partying, drinking, or being unproductive, guess where that leads you? Right in the same crowd. Now, I know this is crazy, and I know you have all heard this exact saying, tell me who your 5 friends are, and I'll tell you who you are. And just like me, I didn't believe in that. I thought it was just like a whatever, like wealthy, have like quote they want to say and brag about. But actually, from being a first-hand person who didn't believe into this ideology and this quote, whenever I became successful, I actually did learn that this quote was very, very true. And I'm just like you, someone who did not think that was true. And I love all my friends, but I had to cut a lot of them off because of the sole reason of what I want in my life is not what they're doing, and they're not doing the same thing. They're on their own path. And distancing myself, which was forced at the time, helped me become successful to who I am today. Because the thing is if you surround yourself with like-minded, driven people, everything changes. Your habits, your mindset, and your success. So in this video, I'm going to break down why your friends are your biggest influence and how they might be holding you back. But most importantly, how to fix it. So let's get into it. Think about your 5 closest friends. If they spend their time complaining, wasting money, avoiding responsibility, you'll subconsciously pick on those habits as well, without even realizing it. But if these 5 people are driven, disciplined, and working towards their goals, you'll level up just by being around them. Think of your circle as an elevator. Either it's pulling you up or dragging you down. There is no in between. But let's be real here, besides all of the textbook knowledge, your friends influence you way more than you think. If your weekends look like this, going to the bars, watching Netflix, well, hate to break it to you, it's not anything, it's just keeping you stuck in the same place that you've always been in your life. So some bad habits that you should be looking for within your friend group is people that spend money on a night out recklessly instead of saving their money, or better yet, investing it. Another one is procrastinating on important tasks because your friends are distracting you with unproductive activities. This can look like, yo, do you want to hop on the game? Or, yo, do you want to go do this and that outside, which is like basically like, oh, do you want to get ice cream? Or like, yo, do you want to go out and play bowling? Or do you want to go to the golf course? Do you want to go get some food? Things like that. Those are things that are, instead of you working, let's say you had to plan out 5 TikToks and film them. Well, look, oh, your friend do want to do that. You do want to go out and get some ice cream. I'll go do it. And then you go do it. And then what did you do? You're going to get back late and you're not going to do that task. And the person, me, who didn't do that is already a step ahead of you. Your competition is already won. And why did that happen? Is because your friends distracted you from with unproductive activities. And I am guilty of this, and so is a lot of people. Is, yo, do you want to go out this weekend? Do you want to go to the bars? Do you want to go drink? Whatever that is, whatever that scenario looks like, it is a waste of time, and it is all because of your friends. But think about this. Ask yourself, are your friends pushing you to improve yourself or pulling you back into the same cycles that you have been trying to escape? But here is the benefit, and here is how I will help you overcome this. When you're around people that are actually trying to chase their goals, something incredible happens. Their energy, their mindset, their drive, it will rub off on you. And I am guilty, and I have witnessed this myself. Now, all throughout high school, before money happened in my life, I had a friend group that we would do everything with, and I didn't have the same mindset that I do have now. So I don't blame myself, but I would be out doing whatever it was on the weekends, after school, at the gym for like 3-4 hours, go get food, go to someone's house, things that are very unproductive. And at the time I was young, and if you are in high school, I recommend you just enjoy it. Don't stress yourself with trying to make money. If you're 16, enjoy it. Because like me, I made millions right after I graduated high school. So there's always time. And I never had any of it planned either. It just all happened. But I had that group, and then I went solo because everyone went to college. So I had no more friends. And my college that I was going to was within my same city. So all my other good friends, they all went out of state, 9 hours away, 4 hours away, 16 hours. So I didn't really get to see them unless it's the break. Well, that was the time when I had myself alone. No distractions, no one hitting me up saying, what's the move? Or what are we gonna do this weekend? Or hey, let's do this. I didn't have anyone anymore. So that's when I locked in fully. So also, being alone is also way better than being around 5 distracting friends, truth be told. But whenever I entered these new friend groups that formed from money, that's when things got different. That friend group, the new one that I have, is just the comparison that I could say to you is that it's like these people my age, they don't go out on the weekends. They look at you like you're silly when you say, hey, do you want to go out? No, I'm working. There's people that are locked in, and they've always been locked in. That's why they're at the place they're at now. But when you're around people that are locked in and they're not going to be okay with, they're not going to come along with your plans of unproductive plans. They're not going to come along with it. They're not going to come with you to get ice cream. They're not going to come with you to do this and that. They're only there to make money, and they're going to help you. They're going to collaborate with you, come up with ideas. And even if you have no money, you can find 1 or 2 people out of a vast majority that have the same mindset and goals as you. You just have to distinguish if they are for real or if they're just talking the talk and not doing any action. Now, once you find people like that, that's how it is. But why would you need a friend group like this to be successful? Well, they challenge you to think bigger and aim higher. They hold you accountable for your goals, and they will inspire you to get new habits like reading, working out, or learning a new skill, learning a new language to travel the world together, whatever it is. Think about this. Why do athletes train with other top athletes? Because surrounding yourself with greatness brings out the best in you. So how do you know if your friend group is holding you back? Well, there is a simple test that I want you to ask yourself. Number 1, do they encourage your growth or do they make fun of you for it? Number 1, do they encourage your growth or do they make fun of you for your goals? Number 2 is, do they celebrate your wins or do they downplay them out of jealousy? Number 3, do you leave conversations with them feeling motivated or drained? So if your answer don't look good, then it is time to make some tough decisions. You don't need to cut people off completely though, but you need to distance yourself from those who drag you down. Now let's talk about solutions for you if you're stuck in this cycle. So let's talk about how to fix your mindset and start building a circle that builds you up. Number 1, audit your environment. Limit time with people who bring negativity into your life. Instead, you should spend more time working alone on yourself and on your businesses. 2, join communities with like-minded people. This one is huge. Whether it's an online group, a gym, or a networking event, put yourself in places where driven people hang out. You'll naturally start forming connections with the right crowd of people. So you have to become the person that you want to attract. Focus on your goals, adopt better habits, and watch how like-minded people gravitate towards you. So instead of going to the bars on the weekend, go to the gym or work on a side hustle. Over time, these habits will compound into success. But some examples, so I don't leave you hanging like every other YouTuber. Communities that you can join, well, I actually have a free Discord with people that I have put in there myself who are like-minded people who are all huge YouTubers, huge TikTokers, TikTok shop professionals, drop shipping professionals, agency creators, all of the forums, and they're all in the same Discord. Now, you can be in the Discord, you can be in 100 Discords, but how does that actually benefit you? Well, we do AMAs, we do voice channels where we just have everyone in there, introduce yourself, talk to other people, things like that. Very self-explanatory. But some other ways that are also free are to find just communities that you can join. Find 1 or 2 friends and they'll catapult you into where you want to be. So for example, I met one of my longtime friends now at the gym, and he is a multi-million YouTube subscriber creator, and he's helping me with content. I help him with business. And then I have other people who you knew them in high school, then they changed their life around, and now we work on a business together. But there's tons of ways to do this. Even a gym. I switched over from going to a cheap gym. I'm not going to say a name, I don't want to offend anyone, but I started going to Lifetime, which, if you haven't heard of it, one of the top gyms beside Equinox. And it's like $250 a month for membership, but the people there and the cars there are insane. I have made so many networking connections just from my gym alone, and it's crazy. Now, the gyms there, I always see Lamborghinis, McLarens, Ferraris, Rolls Royces, tons of them, and they all go to this gym. And you see them in the parking lot, remember their face. Maybe one day you'll walk up to them in the gym and be like, hey, so-and-so, like, do you drive that Ferrari outside? Oh, I do. Oh, nice to meet you, bro. I do this, and that. What do you do? Everyone is so welcoming, depending on the city you're in, of course, but everyone that I've walked up to that's like ultra wealthy, they're all super nice, and they're really quick to work together, start an opportunity together. If they see something you can bring to them, especially if you have no money, hey, I'll make content for you, I'll do car washing for you, things like that. You can bounce off each other. And I have made so many businesses through networking at my own gym, and that's another key as well. But there's so many groups, there's tons of Discords out there who you can network with other people. Also, even going live on TikTok and just going live, putting your camera on your desk and just talking, be like, hey, I'm a entrepreneur, 20 years old, caption, and then people will join. Someone will join, they'll be like, oh, hey, interesting, what do you do? And you'll have a conversation with someone, you'll become best friends with them. You add them on Discord afterwards, talk to them after that, and you made a friend that's also doing the same thing. Finding these people aren't going to be in your same town or same state. Most of my friends are all in Miami, Arizona, Los Angeles. They're not where I'm at in Texas. So, those people is going to be mostly online. And then, made tons of friends online through one person alone. And then we do like 1 year or 4 times a year, we do like big groups where we just go to Miami for the week, or Arizona or Dallas, whatever it is. We'll just get a big Airbnb and I'll network with people and connect. And from seeing firsthand experience, these new people, very driven, very motivated, and it really helps you out as a person do better in your own life. But here's the bottom line. You can't change your life if you're surrounded with people who are always negative and always distracting you from your true purpose and true goals. Your circle is either inspiring you or keeping you in the same spot. Now, I have friends that do anything with their lives and they just go out and drink. I like to hang out with them, twice a month. You don't cut people off over their drive, but there are people who, myself with, going to the gym at this time because so many people that are distracting me go at this time. Things like that. If you're a gym person and you go to the gym, you're a fitness guy, and you go to the gym at a certain time, that's when all your friends are there. How well do you get your workout in? Probably not the best. For me personally, I get my best workouts in when I'm alone. So switching up times really helps, and I know that most of you people know this stuff already. If you're a fitness, it's the same principle, but for making money and being an entrepreneur is to, step back. Don't cut people off, but just take a step back in your own lane. Things like that will really benefit you instead of having someone who's always in your ear, like, yo, hop on Black Ops, yo, hop on GTA 6, yo, hop on Fortnite, things like that. Cut that off and you'll see how well your life changes. Just imagine where you could be in a year, surrounded by people who know your potential and help you achieve it. People who push you to be better every single day. The truth, well, you're just one decision away from making that happen. So here is your challenge. Take 10 minutes out of your day, get a piece of paper out and evaluate your friend group. Or just do it in your head because, pen and paper is kind of left behind in 2020. Just think if your friends are pushing you or pulling you back. And with that knowledge, act accordingly. But if you're ready to find like-minded people and you are an inspiring entrepreneur doing anything, you have dreams of becoming a famous TikToker, YouTuber, TikTok shopper, Instagram celebrity, agency owner, any of the above, hit the follow, subscribe, comment below, and meet your favorite people. Meet someone new in the comments. And also, first link in the bio, we have my Discord that is completely free to join, and it's full of like-minded people just like the people you were looking for. Your future is waiting. Don't let them down. And I'll see you in the next one.